What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Changers Podcast. It's your boy, Known G. I'm in here with Boss Man Jay and Mayor Socrates. Tonight, Trump declares a unconstitutional war against Iran. We've been seeing the headlines everywhere. Allies of America and Israel getting bombed. Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Multiple places. The supreme leader over there, or the leader of Iran, has been taken out as well. A whole bunch of stuff has been going on though. And man, we really do wish we got in here earlier with it, but man, it's a lot going on.
The supreme leader Ayatollah Khomeini, they took him out. Not only did Trump take him out, they took like the top leadership out. Most of the military leadership and some of the political leadership, which brings the question to me, bruh, is that constitutional? First off, Trump is doing all of this without the consent of Congress. So is he going to be able to get away with this is what I'm thinking, because 10 years down the line, it looks like he might be on trial in the international court or something for some war crimes, because he can't do this without Congress's say so. And Trump is kind of sidestepping all of that. And in reference to Iran just started bombing all their neighbors, all of the American allies, like you said, they just started bombing everybody. So shout out DJ in the comments, David Bradley, what's up, dude? But yeah, like you said, it's a lot going on in the Middle East, man. All the oil prices are set to go up because Iran has threatened to shut down the Strait of Hormuz. That's a waterway choke point where a lot of the global fuel goes through. So, they're just flexing what they can right now, because simply put, Iran really can't hurt Israel and America without going after their allies. So
Iran is basically said F it, like, we coming at you guys. America wants to do Israel's bidding by coming over here and letting loose missiles on us. Well, we're gonna just go at everybody then, because we try to tell y'all we don't want to make we don't want to do anything with nuclear, with our nuclear stuff, but obviously you guys don't want to listen to that. So you're gonna come bomb us. Well, we're gonna bomb everybody else and let everybody else feel it. And
But no, here's the thing. Now we had the show earlier on the State of the Union address, right? Mm-hmm. Here's the interesting thing. Trump is suggesting that there will be an extended war in Iran as U.S. adds forces to the Middle East. So we're adding more forces in there, and he's kind of like you said in his speech. He said, well, there will be casualties, or there will be American deaths. Well, that's just a part of the war, and he kind of said it, and it didn't rub people the right way. People were rubbed the wrong way about that statement from the sitting president.
The way he said was insensitive and like all nonchalant. Like, oh yeah, it happens. So don't worry about it. It's gonna continue to happen. There's a lot more people gonna end up dead in this situation. But you ain't putting your vampire looking ass son out there. He's 19. He's old enough to be drafted.
Yeah, he's not gonna put front line. He's not gonna put Barron out there. We already know that. He'll sacrifice everybody else's kids though to go out there and potentially lose their lives to countries and to people who obviously not gonna care about you, because you're going over there trying to take over their land,
take their shit.
Yeah. So
stuff. So why should they care?
But Well, the House Democrats are on his neck, on our President Donald Trump. They on his back about testifying in the Epstein probe, and that's what we talked about on another show. That it's a lot of stuff going on where Trump is seemingly ignoring the Epstein uproar, and he's kind of just willing and dealing as normal. Like he went and got the drug lord El Mencho last week. He went and got the white boy Ryan Wedding the week before that. He kind of, he got El Chapo already. He went into Venezuela and got Maduro. So Trump is doing some big power moves right now, and the House Democrats are focused on getting him on record about the Epstein probe. And if you saw the State of the Union address, a lot of those Democrats brought Epstein victims to the freaking State of the Union address, bro. Like, it's WWE at this point. It's the WWE at this point.
Yeah.
We just all kind of storylines going on at the same time. You got Bill Clinton in the mix. They brought Bill Clinton in, asked him, should Donald Trump be brought in? Bill Clinton says, I know what I saw, and more importantly, what I didn't see. I know what I did, and more importantly, what I didn't do. I saw nothing, and I did nothing wrong. So,
yeah,
they're all in the same club.
And it kind of ties into, I know production was having problems earlier, but we had a video a video production wasn't able to load up, but it was saying in that video how don't think that this whole thing with Iran is just America doing its bidding for Israel so Israel can finally unlock its last piece of taking over the Middle East and having total control of the Middle East and this, that, and the third. But it's also to deflect the Epstein files off of Trump. He really wants this gone and buried. And it's not going to be buried. It's just going to continue to be attached to his presidency as long as he's president, and it's going to really be tied to our government. They really want this to go away, but the problem is we have the internet now. It's not going to go away. And just because you want to put an unconstitutional war out here for people to go and to Iran to take Iran over, doesn't mean people are going to forget about the Epstein files, man. It's a very impactful case when it comes to the children of the world, but especially here in America, but also our government and who do we actually trust? Because we can't even really trust Trump at this point. He's going into Iran with what kind of game plan? I mean, what are you going in there doing? What's going to really help us as American people? That's what I want to know. Because you can't use the old adages of other presidents that have went in to say you're going to stop terrorism from abroad. We're not buying that. We're not buying that right now, man. We need a real explanation into why you're in Iran doing what you're doing.
We did get a Congressman Thomas Massey, Democrat. He says bombing a country on the other side of the globe won't make the Epstein files go away. Which, hey, that's a very true statement. And it feels like maybe the Democrats all are pointing the finger and they want to do something, but in the big scheme of things, what can you do? Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So again, Trump, Bernie Sanders. On your screen, you see Bernie Sanders says Trump said we had to attack Iran because we can't allow it to have a nuclear weapon. Really? This is the same president who in June said Iran's nuclear facilities have been obliterated. Vietnam, Iraq, Iran, another lie, another war.
And I was just about to say that. Didn't he just tell us not too long ago that they had already blown all that stuff up? So now all of a sudden,
the lies. I mean, the line with Trump is just, it's nonstop. It's never going to stop. But I will say this, not to back Trump, but just to let everybody know that we are fighting. We're fighting for people. We're not fighting for our actual country. We're fighting for other people. And multiple presidents have went into these same regions, not Iran, but around surrounding areas, and have done Israel's bidding. Obama has bombed multiple places. George Bush Jr. bombed multiple places. So I mean, it's not, George Bush Sr. and Bill Clinton. So it goes back a long time with Israel, and these are all Israel.
All of their enemies. Yep.
And that is true, but man, Trump is bombing shit that just to be doing it, just to say he did something.
Yeah, but he is connected to the same establishment, the same country, the same group of people that have influenced the rest of our presidents in our government. It just was at those times.
They're all in the same club.
Right. They're all in the same club. And the only difference is now, once again, like I was saying earlier, is we have the internet. Journalism has become more of an individual thing. We don't have these big corporations or institutions that hire journalists from schools, and then they come in there and then they go out into the field and they have to do the reporting of the head person of that a newspaper or media company, and they tell them what they can and can't do when they go out in the field and report back to their establishment. Now we have people just bringing out their phones. People bring out their phones wherever they're at, wherever they may be in the world, and they can show you right then and there what's going on. Real time journalism. Yeah, they may not know how to present what they saw, but we know what we saw when they bring that phone out, and we see them bombs getting dropped, and we see people losing their lives. So yeah.
Shout out Natasha Maria in the comments. The supreme leader of the Islamic Republic in Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, joint U.S. Israeli strikes on Iran. He served as 36 years as the supreme leader of Iran. It's crazy how the president just literally went and killed another president. Like, this doesn't supposed to happen like this. It's supposed to happen like the president goes and gets, support from Congress, and they vote on it, and we talk about it, and we have a national conversation about it and all that stuff, right? Nah. Trump sidestepped all of that and is doing what he wants to do, whether you like it or not. And I mean, bruh, it is a little unorthodox, I would say. But if we're getting the job done, can we really be mad? And production just brought up a good point here. 3 U.S. service members killed amid the Iran operation, U.S. military says. And they're calling this operation something. They're calling it Operation Epic Fury. So 3 U.S. service members killed already. And that's kind of what Trump was alluding to during his speech, trying to get it, kind of massage the idea of service members losing their lives. Over,
and I got the impression they didn't really know the number. They didn't really know the number yet.
They don't know a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they didn't know. Yeah,
they don't know a lot of stuff.
They just throw stuff out there for us to grab on.
Shout out Quality TV in the comments. Yeah, Socrates. Quality TV said, "Don't get me started." Get started. I want to hear what you got to say. Because right now we in the WWE. We got a sitting president going and assassinating another sitting president without the approval of Congress, without due process of the law. So is my question to you, Quality TV, is this legal, or will Donald Trump be on trial in 10 years if he's alive? Tell me that, Quality TV.
The link in the comments.
But yeah, man, a lot going on. Go ahead, man, Socrates.
At this point, this man, he's like, he don't ask for permission. He does it and ask, and don't even. Well, I can't even say ask for forgiveness because he don't care. But we got Quality TV. What's going on, man?
What's up?
So,
what was your question? Is it legal for him to go over there and do that?
He's saying is it legal for him to do it without
approval from Congress?
Yeah.
Yes and no. So okay, so like it's in the it's in Congress, right? So if you do something, you got 60 days after you do it to plead your case. So in 60 days, it's called War Powers Council. They're gonna go sit down, and he's gonna plead his case. He's gonna explain why he did what he did, and then they're gonna decide if it's legal or not.
So basically, he can just do what he want to do.
But all presidents, he ain't the only president that did it though.
I'm glad you said that.
You think they gave? Who was it? Truman, who dropped the atomic bomb today? Did you think he got approval before he did it, or he just went and did it? I don't know.
But we did get a headline. We got a headline from the Guardian that says the top Democrat slams Trump officials.
Whatever it was.
Totally.
But how y'all feel about it?
It says the top Democrat slams Trump.
Was it? You think it was justified? I think it was.
What, him bombing them?
Iran, yeah. You don't think it was justified?
I mean, yeah.
Hello?
I mean, yeah, we can hear you, Rob.
I can't hear nobody.
Well, people are gonna say that.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Go ahead.
Y'all hear me? I don't know. Something going on.
We have a little technical difficulties. Apologies.
I can tell he couldn't hear me because I'm trying to.
Yeah, no, he couldn't hear.
Trying to get out the fact that the top Democrat slams Trump officials totally insufficient answers in a closed door briefing. So they are mulling some of this stuff in closed door briefings about Iran. And again, who knows? Pete Hegg said the U.S. won't get bogged down in Iran.
Mm-hmm.
But again, Quality TV came through, and he said that it is legal and not at the same time. Which, whatever that means, I was trying to get to his rationale behind that.
He was saying that and Trump has 60 days to plead his case on why he did what he did. So he said they have a war council, and he got 60 days to plead his case. So that's why he was saying that it's legal in a way, and in a way it's not. But if you got 60 days to go and explain your way, shit,
that don't make it legal.
Yeah,
that man don't give a damn. That man say he gonna do what the fuck he want to do. But hey, I had brought up I wanted to ask you about your boys. I know you familiar with the Hodge twins. The Hodge twins came out and said President Trump has completely lied to his voters, backstabbed our country, and has disgraced his legacy.
Well, I mean,
he says the biggest fall from grace I have ever seen. That's coming from the Hodge twins, who are conservative puppets,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the best. I don't know if that's the best move for them to make as their content creation and their base of people who listen to them. And I don't know if it's necessarily like a fall from grace. I don't know about all that. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting with Trump. He's just brazen in his ways, and he's doing what he's doing for himself, for one, but also for the people that are, placing him where he is, and that's Israel. Now, once again, like Quality TV would say, I would think is I don't think he brought this point up, but Iran was talking about death to America, so people may feel they took shots at America and all this, that, and the third, so America should be able to go and do what they went, Trump should be able to go do what he did and follow in the footsteps of the rest of the presidents that have went over to the Middle East and done what they've done. But then again, he did it unconstitutionally, whether you agree with it or not, or he had these 60 days or whatever, So the Hodge twins, like, yeah, them, to me, I don't really take what they say. I don't follow them crazy. I know, like you said, they're far right, conservative base and everything, and that's cool, but I don't know if this statement helps them. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I know a lot of people don't agree with what Trump did, so it's kind of crazy coming from them, but I don't think that helps them as content creators in a base. I'm just gonna say that.
I ain't gonna lie, cause of what they following and stuff, man. A lot of black people don't stand with them. I feel like they trying to get back on our side.
Yeah,
pandering.
Yeah, they pander to
Hey, you saw what the far right did to Vivek Ramaswamy. They told him, Ann Coulter told him, I wouldn't vote for you just because you're Indian. Like, I like what you're saying, but I wouldn't vote for you still because you're Indian.
Yeah.
So, and then they started trolling them online and saying, go back to your country, and we don't want your politics. Vivek Ramaswamy did a interview with his shoes off, and they tore him up in the comments. Go back to your country, you monkey, and all that. Oh man, they talk about that.
Yeah.
So, of course, when you pander to these people who already hate you, there's nowhere else to go once you fall off the boat. Once you fall off the boat, you go right back to everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we ain't fucking with you. Oh, messing with
you. Yeah, you isolated yourself. You think you with a group of people, but you really isolated. It's kind of like Myron Gaines from the Fresh and Fit. A couple of these guys that are just they think that they are a part of a community that they're not a part of in hindsight. Now, you may have their values, you may think that you're riding along with them. They'll use you if they need to use you for something, but when the real party starts, they're gonna shut you out. You ain't gonna be able to get in the club and party
at all.
You're gonna be outside, texting people on the inside, asking them, are they enjoying themselves? So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just, you can't take these guys like this seriously. They use you.
Nah, not at all.
Yeah, they use you to pander to a base, which is fine. Like, everybody has an audience. Everybody has an audience. It's cool.
And I don't blame them. Get that money while you can.
Yeah, get your money. But
they're gonna take it from you when they're ready to.
Right. The reality of what you're doing is that you basically isolate yourself and you don't know it. It's like, you putting yourself on a desert island, that nobody can get to, and you think you are with a whole bunch of people, but they're gonna have a helicopter come pick them up at the end of the night, and you ain't gonna be able to get on.
It's like being in a room full of people and still feeling alone.
Yeah, for sure. So that's my opinion on the Hodge twins, man. Whatever, but them dudes, man. Whatever.
I'll say it. I'll be the one to say it. Hodge twins, some fucking goofies. They're just some fucking goofies. That's that on that.
back to President Trump. Hey, the man of the hour. He making power moves, all across the globe at this point, man. In the last 2 weeks, Trump hey, put some miles on Air Force One.
Bully.
Oh,
That's exactly what it is. A dang on bully. But that's our president.
I won't say y'all. I won't say y'all. He is getting shit. What the hell did Sleeping Joe do in 4 years and not taking a nap?
Slept. You just said it. He slept.
Yeah. None of this stuff.
But also, I want to say. Oh, my bad. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Boss Man Jack.
I was gonna say this, man. You know, as a military veteran, you know, and I served under the second Bush, and I'll go on the record as saying he was a fucking idiot too. So I didn't want to go to this foreign country and serve or whatnot or whatever. That wasn't my decision. It was these older Caucasian gentlemen in suits who thought it was a good idea to send a lot of people, overseas to do their bidding. And at a certain point, man, this becomes disgusting. It's like, dang, man, we should let the leaders fight it out. Why are you sending the young kids to go die? Just lock y'all in the room and fight. You wouldn't have any wars if that had to happen. You wouldn't have any fucking wars.
So when none of them got the balls to. I ain't going over there to fight that white man war. I'm sorry. Feel how you want to feel about it, but them folks ain't did shit to me.
Yeah, it's I think we just as a country, as Americans, just speaking for Americans, since I'm American, we're all Americans here. We need to continue to do our history on the country, and when it comes to wars and why we're going to fight, why we're going to fight, who we fight, actually get the real reason on why we're fighting them, and then it makes more sense. Because once you look at it from the standpoint of Israel, whether you're on the right, whether you're on the left, whether you're independent, once you just look at it from the standpoint of Israel, you will start to realize why we are fighting the wars that we are fighting. Like everything after JFK, especially. Like everything after JFK in America, just go to Israel. And really, even with JFK is connected with Israel, but that's another story. So when you just look at that, that will tell you kind of why we are where we are right now as a country, and why we cannot just focus on America. And if we actually know our history on Israel is an enemy to us. They are really not our allies if you know the history of us and Israel. But once again, a lot of us don't know these things, but I think a lot of us are starting to wake up, no matter what side of the room you supposedly be on, or even if you're not political. You're just looking at this stuff and you're just looking at the facts. These people are not for us, and they're not trying to help build this country up. Because this is what we need to be. We need a leader in there that's actually trying to build the home base. Make this a place where people want to come and change their lives if they can. The people here can actually get up and be happy to call themselves American, and they know that the system here is working for them. We not really in that. We over here in our and the sad thing is most Americans can't even point to Iran on the map. If you told them where Iran is at. Show me where Iran is on the map. They ain't gonna be able to show you where it is on the map, on the globe. They don't know where it's at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we need to be at home first, man. We don't need to be over there meddling with people. But once again, it's something way bigger than we know. That our government has connection with other people to do things that have nothing to do with America. And if we don't try to stop it, then they're gonna continue to keep doing what they're doing. That's basically what it is. That's basically what's gonna go on. Especially with the Epstein files that Trump don't want anybody to talk about, which other presidents that's had this connection with Israel never had. They never had this Epstein thing. This Epstein thing makes it even bigger.
Well, thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Choose life.